Hey guys, ooh, I'm wobbly. Sabrina Gould here from Director of Rockstar Sensations, and I'm gonna give y'all a sample of how I do a home party. Thank you to these awesome people who are here tonight. I'm gonna turn y'all around in a little bit when we do some games, and y'all are gonna get to see them, unless they don't want to be on camera. Are y'all good? Okay, they're all good. Awesome. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm just gonna show y'all how I do a home party. So I get started by asking, has anybody here ever not heard of Scentsy? And if anybody raises their hand, then we're going to go ahead and go through the whole spiel. And I'm going to get started telling y'all about our warmers and our wax. So basically with Scentsy, we are big on safety. I can pick up this dish and it's not burning me because we have a low watt light bulb that heats the wax to just barely above body temperature. So that's the big thing about Scentsy, is we're safety. If kids or pets get into your wax, they're not going to burn themselves. It's not going to hurt them. Also, our wax is food grade. So if kids or pets eat it, that's also safe. Nobody's going to be injured. So we have warmers that warm with a light bulb, or we have warmers that heat with a heating element, so there's no light bulb involved. It's just like a hot plate. And again, that one too just warms barely above body temperature, so there's all that safety. We have, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all about the cord concealing warmer stand while I'm talking about the warmers. So we have these stands that can go underneath the warmer, and you just wrap the cord up in the stand. So if you've got it on a countertop or somewhere like that, you don't have all that extra cord showing, and it can look nice. And I actually use this with my Google Home, so you can use it with other appliances and small products too that you have on a counter that you don't want all that extra cord hanging up. You just wrap it up in here and set your device on top. So that is our cord concealing stands. We also have, we used to call them nightlight warmers, now they're called mini warmers, and I'll show y'all why in a minute. But we have mini warmers. They come with a nightlight type outlet, and there's a switch on the plug, so you can turn it sideways or upside down, so no matter the orientation of your plug, your Scentsy warmer is going to fit. And there's just a toggle switch on the front, so you can turn it off and on. There's a light bulb that goes in top to light it up. And the reason why we call them mini warmers now is because we have mini warmer stands, which you can take your nightlight warmer, or your mini warmer, and put it on the stand. Put that one there, it's got little notches, and then turn that on. And so now your mini warmer can go on a dresser or somewhere like that. So if you like the style of the mini warmer, but you don't want it to be down low on a plug, you just put it on a mini warmer stand and you're good to go. Let's see. The wax. So the wax comes in bars, and there's 8 cubes per bar. You get about 160 hours out of each bar, and you just break off a couple cubes. For the full-size warmers, you're going to put like 3 to 4 cubes in. The mini warmers, you're going to put 1 to 2 in, and then the fragrance is going to branch out. We also have the glass. We have ceramic or glass for the mini warmers, and this is a glass mini warmer. So you can see the intricate detail that Scentsy puts into their products. It's always good quality. Does anybody have any questions on the wax or the warmers? Yep. Okay, good. So I'm going to move on talking about our diffusers. So this is one of our diffusers here, and they come with a shade of your choice. This piece here is a lifetime warranty. So if it ever stops working for any reason, Scentsy will replace it. It's got a high mist, a low mist, and an intermittent mist. I've got it on intermittent right now, so you'll see the mist come up and then go away, because I find I get the most bang for my buck out of my oils if I use the intermittent. But the shades are you can change them out with the warmer. This one is Entice, it's ceramic. I'm going to pass that around so that y'all can see that Scentsy warmers are not some cheap piece of plastic. They are good quality. So that one's ceramic. They come in glass. The Stargaze is glass or metal. So I'll put the Stargaze on there, and you can see how beautiful that one is. I love that one. It's one of my favorites. It also has 16 different LED lights to choose from. So I had it on the rotating light before we changed it out, and now I can set it to a single go through the different colors and set it to whichever color I choose. Thank you. So
what's the name of that?
That one's Stargaze. So the diffuser, again, lifetime warranty, and you can use, if you love doTERRA or you love Young Living oils, then you can use those oils in the Scentsy diffuser and it will not void the warranty. Although we do have many good oils to choose from, and I have those samples for you to smell tonight. Let's see, does anybody have any questions on the diffuser and the oils? Nope. Okay, well, I like to break up my presentation with games. That way I'm not just up here boring y'all to death with my presentation. So if y'all stand up in a circle, we'll play our first game. Now, back to the training video. At this point, if kids want to play, leave it up to your hostess whether or not they do. Most of the time, it's fine. So I just want to let y'all know that. See if I can turn y'all around without breaking everything.
Morgan, is it okay if the kids
there.
play? Sure.
I got you out.
Okay, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see, we'll start with you. I'll give you the bag. And then I'm gonna read a story. When I say the word left, pass the bag to the left. When I say the word right, pass the bag to the right. Once upon a time, not so long ago, Mrs. Left met Mr. Right. Right away, they knew it was love at first sight. He did all the right things, and that left her heart flipping. She filled in all the right holes that his life had been missing. Soon he got down on his right knee and took her left hand and said he always wanted to be her right man. So Mrs. Left the left name behind and became Mrs. Right. And they left their old places to find a new home that was just right. Soon a Right baby was born into the happy Right home, and Mrs. Right decided it would be best to stay home. Mr. Right agreed, but was worried about the financial stress. With Mrs. Right not working, the money left would be much less. Then Mrs. Right found Scentsy and wondered, could it be? Is this something I can do as a mom? Is it right for me? She went to a party hosted by her friend, and it started that night. When she left, she knew she had found a fit that was right. She booked her own party, and it left her feeling excited and fun. She made friends and made money, and she knew she wasn't done. She left her job and became a consultant. The company fit just right. She started booking parties right away, and how it changed her life. Mr. Right left his worries behind as money started rolling in, and baby Right loved having his mother at home with him. Mrs. Right received tons of perks that made Scentsy so satisfying. She got free products, prizes, trips that left her a career so gratifying. In this economy, you may feel that there are no good jobs left for you, but don't get left out. This is for real. Could it be just right for you too? So learn what Scentsy can offer you and host a party in your home. You may find you are left with the right business of your very own.
So what do I do now?
Open it.
See what you
Now
got.
you win.
You win.
You
I
win.
got it. I was listening.
You
The
can
same smell I got, probably.
Mystery Man.
Okay. So you like that one? Good deal. So you go to Scent Circle, and that leads me into talking about our travel products, and we now call them Unplugged because we have many unplugged products. So what you have is a Scent Circle, and that is your basic cardboard air freshener. It's going to last 1 to 2 weeks. We also have car bars. It has a stretchy string on it that you can hang over your rear view mirror, and those will last about a month. It's a plastic piece that's scented. We have our travel tins that open and close depending on the amount of fragrance that you want. And we have scent packs. These are like little sachets, and they have a little loop on them. So you can hang them on a hanger in a closet, or throw them in that pocket of your car door that you never know what's stick there. Pretty much anywhere. In luggage, if you're in band or any sports, throw them in your bag, and it won't smell like stinky cleats or stinky shoes.
Where was that one?
So the scent pack is awesome for that.
I always thought a little sachet is what will go back on with.
Yep, you need a sachet.
Don't you?
And then recently we came out with these car bar clips, which are awesome. So it's a little clip and a little car bar looking thing, and you just clip it to the air conditioning vent in your car, and so as the scent, or as the air comes out, it pushes the scent out, and they come in a 2-pack for $9. So those are pretty awesome. I actually just pulled this one out of my car for the party tonight, and I've had it in there for at least 3 weeks now, I think, and it still smells. So they last quite a while. Scentsy says 28 days, but I've gone past that. Almost past that. It definitely smells like it's going to go longer than that. And then we have our room sprays, and I'm going to do one spray. So not like your typical room sprays where you got to do like 4 or 5 sprays. With our room sprays, one spray, and then the scent's going to permeate throughout the room, and then pretty soon you guys over there are going to start to smell it. Have you smelled it yet? You do? Okay. So yeah, it just goes throughout the room. It's pretty crazy how it works. But one spray is good. This is good to keep by the door, in the bathroom, you know, somewhere where you want a quick burst of fragrance. That one is black raspberry vanilla, if you're wondering about the scent. So that's that one. What else do we have? Okay, so we have our Scentsy Go, which I love. It fits in a cup holder of your car. It is USB rechargeable, like your phone. So there is no cord, no plug, nothing. It uses pods, and in my car I only use one pod, and then like when I worked at the hospital and I was couldn't plug anything in, so if you're somewhere where you can't plug something in, I would use 2 pods if it's more open area. And this particular one, we've got 2 options for the Scentsy Go. We've got one that lights up and has 2 fan options, and then we've got one that's solid white. This one is the one that lights up, and it has 7 different LED colors to choose from, or you can have it rotating through like I had it sitting on the table. And it's got a fan that stays on, or an economy fan, which it comes on and goes off and comes on and goes off, so that you're safe. And then also, if you forget and leave it on in your car, it does shut itself off after 3 hours. So you're not going to be wasting anything if you do forget and leave it on. So I'll pass that around for everybody to smell. Also, another product that uses pods, it's not Unplugged, but I put it in my presentation because it uses the pods, is our wall fan diffuser. So it plugs in like a nightlight. It also rotates, it rotates around, like similar to the mini warmers. And you just pop the top off, and it's got pods where you can use 1 or 2 pods. So that way, you know, if you've got it in an outlet down low and you don't want, you know, the kids knocking it or the pets knocking it. Again, you don't have to worry about safety reasons, but mess cleanup, this would be a lot easier to use. So that is our wall fan diffuser. And what else do we have that's not plugged in? Our fragrance flower is new for this catalog season. So this works like a reed diffuser, but it's a beautiful flower instead of a bunch of sticks out of a vase. And the whole piece comes, and then it'll soak up the oil into the flower and put the scent into the air. So this is really good for a small space like a bathroom or a small area like that. You can put it on the back of the toilet or wherever, just to give a little bit of beauty wherever you're at. I think that covers the travel products or the Unplugged. Does anybody have any questions?
Does that one, the flower one, come in different scents, or is it only florally scent? I was trying to.
It comes in different ones. Oh, twist. And then lift.
Don't break it.
Solve that puzzle.
Maybe let's bring it in.
Oh, yes.
Somebody else broke it. It was broke when I got it.
Oh, there we go. So it comes in different scents. They're not just floral. For instance, it comes in aloe water and cucumber, my current favorite scent. And that one's not florally, it's more fruity to me.
I like that one.
How long does that one last for?
They're saying it'll last 60 days or 90 days. Sorry, it's a new product. I think it's 90 days.
Okay, and when you have to replace it, do you have to get a whole new one, or is it a refill of the liquid, or?
Yeah, no, it's a whole new set. Because once the flower soaks up, then it can't just soak up anymore.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you get a whole new set when you purchase. You just throw it away and get a new one. Anything else?
Yes. The Scentsy Go, when you get the white one, do wraps go around?
Oh, yes, thank you. I completely forgot about the wraps. So, yeah, we do have wraps that go around the Scentsy Go to make it more appealing. And there's different ones, geometrics, tropical, whatever. But yes, the wrap will fit on it as well. The light won't shine through.
Okay.
That's the only difference because there's no light. But the wraps look good on both. I've seen them on both.
Okay. And the scent circles, we had tried spraying the room spray on it.
Yes.
How many, when you do that, do you spray it just once? Do you spray it a couple times and then put it in
I
the
usually
bag?
do like 3 and then stick it in the baggie.
Okay.
I've never tried anything less. It's just a habit. 3 odd numbers for me. That
Okay.
OCD thing. I do just spray it however many you think it's gonna soak up, and then stick it in the baggie overnight, and you're good.
So, yeah, when your scent circles stop smelling, we can just spray it.
Yeah. So that's a nice little tip there. And then the pods, they do come in a 2-pack for $10. Each pod lasts about 120 hours. So, and the charge on the Scentsy Go lasts about 40 hours each time you charge it. So I usually just charge mine over like pick a day, on Friday, and then charge it up. Any other questions on the Unplugged products? Yeah? Okay. So then I'm going to talk about our kids' products. They're some of my favorites. So we've got our Scentsy Buddies. The Scentsy Buddies, there's a few in the catalog. There's a couple of the Disney ones, but then we've got other ones that are not in the catalog because when they come out and they sell out, they go away. So they are limited edition. They get retired, and you just can't get them. So with the Scentsy Buddy, you get a scent pack of your choice. It goes in the Scentsy Buddy in a pocket, usually in the back of the buddy, and you zip that up. And people are finding that these are really good with separation anxiety because you can warm a scent at home, put the same scent in the buddy, and then the child takes it off to grandma's or wherever, and they've got that sense of home because smell is a very powerful emotion, brings us memories and everything like that. So it's really good. That's what the Scentsy Buddies are doing a good job for. We've got sheets in the catalogs that we're going to pass out so you can see all the current Scentsy Buddies that are available. And then we've got our Blankie Buddies, and these are super cute and so soft. I'm going to pass this around for y'all to feel. But they come in different animals and then different scents based on the animal that you're choosing. So this one is Ella the Elephant, and she is scented in Jammy Time. So I will pass that around for y'all to smell and feel. And then we have our Scentsy Sidekicks. So these are real cute. They've got Velcro on their hands so they can latch on to a car seat or stroller or wherever you want to hang your Scentsy Sidekick. There's teething rings attached, and then their arms and legs are crinkly so they get that extra sensation. Depending on the animal you choose, is the scent that you get. Bambi is scented in Twitter Pated, and I'll pass him around. Is Bambi a girl or a boy?
Maybe it's a boy.
A boy, okay, so I will pass him around.
You
Sorry.
haven't seen Bambi?
Not since I was like 2, so
We should really watch Bambi.
it's horrible.
The hunters killed his mom and dad.
Yes,
Whoa.
no, just the mom, right?
Spoiler
Just the
alert.
mom.
Everybody died.
No, not Thumper.
Yeah. Yeah, Thumper's the one that actually came up with the word Twitter Pated.
Yep.
So I do know that. Somebody told me. So we have our Scentsy Buddy clips, and these, I've actually seen people hang these from their rearview mirrors. They're super cute, but they can go on lockers, backpacks, purses. I've actually got mine here. I love my zip, and he goes right there on my purse because he matches.
Bambi smells like the pachyderm.
And so we've got different ones. This one's actually Pet Zip, and she's scented in Candy Crave. And we've got an Elf for Christmas, scented in Very Merry Cranberry. And then we've got Felix, scented in Honey and Chamomile. So I'm going to pass these around for y'all to check out and smell. kids products, other than the Scentsy Buddy. When the scent runs out, that's it, unless you do a room spray freshen up. But the Scentsy Buddy, you can change out the scent pack when they stop smelling.
Colton would like to know what the elf
The scent,
smell is.
Very Merry Cranberry.
I like that too. That smells good.
That's good. So if y'all have any questions on the kids products?
Is the Toy Story stuff still in stock? Or
It is. It was just brought back out from the vault. Yeah. So it's still in until it sells out.
Okay.
And how,
You can pass that one back to me.
how like,
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
how long, like, how far do you think the smell goes? Like, is it,
Like if you were put in a room.
yeah, if I put it in with the in the room, would it permeate the whole room, or just a little space for like a little?
It will for like the first month, maybe, and then it's going to be more localized to the buddy.
Okay. If they did it for like a hospital stay, would they let them have it in there from the smell?
Yeah, they usually do, and we've actually donated buddies to hospitals, and some of them say don't include the scent pack, and some are okay with it, so it just depends on the hospital. Any other questions on the kids' products?
We can figure it. She's all right.
Okay, then I'm going to talk about our pet products real quick. It's like Scentsy has something for everything. We just came out with pet products. So we've got Best Buds Suds shampoo, and that is just, your dog shampoo. And we have Freshen Up Pup, which is good for, it's a spray for in between groomings or washings, works really well. And then we have No Knot Spot, which actually works really well on human girl hair too. We've had a couple people try that. Yeah, and so apparently it's not greasy like other detanglers on the market. I've never used a detangler, so I don't know. But I've been told that they're greasy when you're done with them. No Knot Spot is not, so you definitely want to try that. And that's pretty much it. It comes in 3 different scents: honey and chamomile, oatmeal and aloe, and oatmeal and something else. But it's in the catalog. So, does anybody have any questions on the pet stuff? Nope. Okay. So then I'm going to play one more game, or another game, and then we will move on to our next set of stuff. So, I've got 10 cards here. And if you ask me any question about being a Scentsy consultant, then you get a card. And when all the cards are passed out, then Morgan, as the hostess, will get to pick a card and pick a winner. So ask any question you want about being a Scentsy consultant. Now at this time, if nobody has any questions, then usually there's at least 1 or 2. So you can pass out a couple cards and then just pick the matching cards from the hostess stack and do that. So I've been at a party where I had to do like 3 or 4 cards instead of all 10. So I had to do my little training piece. And there's other recruiting games that you can do too. But this is the one that I found to be the best. So.
How many parties a month do you have to include to be a Scentsy consultant?
You don't have to do any parties,
How many should
but
you do?
parties are recommended, and I try to do as many as I can, but I try and get a minimum of 2 or 3 home parties a month.
Why home parties?
Well, for me, home parties are better. They seem to be higher sales because when somebody comes to a home party, they already have it in mind that they're going to get something. It's just a matter of what are they going to get. And then it's more interactive, it's more fun, you get to meet people in person, so that's always a plus.
How long does it take usually to get back what you put in when you first start out?
Because you bought a lot of stuff.
No, I didn't.
No, I mean like when you first get started.
Yeah, so you mean like if I bought the $99 kit, how long? Well, it would depend on how quickly I did my launch party. A typical launch party is anywhere from $500 to $700. And then the commission on that, a commission on a $500 party for a brand new consultant is going to be 20%. So that is $125. So you've already got your money back with your launch party. So anything after that is pretty much on top. You just have to be careful what you spend. I always tell my new consultants, do not spend more than you make. That is the fastest way to tick off a husband.
So true.
An extension
Should
to
I
her
give you
question.
Can I give you a card?
Oh, no.
Okay, there you go.
How long from when you started would you say it took to get how you would define established?
Let's see. I guess to say established and people knew I was
Yeah,
a
like
Scentsy
where you feel like you were
consultant.
doing good.
Yeah, I'd probably say maybe 6 months where I felt like, I mean, I started off the gate pretty quickly because I did get, that home party that got me other parties, and so I did start out pretty good. But I'd say a good 6 months before I felt like, hey, this is all right.
This isn't just fun, this is a thing.
Yeah, I can do this. And then there's ups and downs too, because 6 months later I was like, I can't do this.
What are the incentives of becoming a consultant?
Oh, we have lots of incentives. So beyond the commission that you make, the friends that you make, because y'all probably see me on Facebook, like going on trips with my friends to the conventions, and you just build this sisterhood. So that's amazing. And then the biggest incentives, of course, is the trips. So I've earned every incentive trip since I joined. The first one was Nashville. The second one was Punta Cana. The next one was Cancun, Mexico. No, the Mediterranean cruise. There was the Mediterranean cruise, and then Cancun, Mexico, and then Austin, Texas. It was Marco Island, like this big resort, but I didn't want to. I live in Florida, so I chose to go to Austin, Texas, which I had never been to before. So that was the last one, and I'm currently working for Bermuda. And as of yesterday, I'm $400 away from earning for one for Bermuda. So that's
This is
back.
completely random. So, like when you go on your trips, is it like half the time is doing like workshops and half the time is doing like whatever they have planned like for events, or is it like how does it work?
Yeah, it depends. If it's a
That was
like-
really a question.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I was curious.
if it's a
You gave him 2.
Oh, thank you. If it's a convention, then half of it, well, actually 75% of it is trainings and learning about new products and awards and things like that. And the other 25% is getting to hang out with everybody and going to dinners and things like that. If it's an incentive trip, it's all fun. And Scentsy actually provides us with excursions where they'll pay for us to go off and do fun stuff. Like in Cancun, they paid for us to go zip lining. That was through the rainforest. It was amazing. And on the Mediterranean cruise, we have several to pick from, and I think Jay and I picked, ours was the Vatican tour and some other things. So that was, but they'll on the incentive trips, it's all fun. And then they'll have Scentsy nights, like our Punta Cana, they put together a prom for us, and Jay asked me to go. Yeah, the incentive trips are all fun. There's no business, except for when you get together with other consultants, you're talking and bouncing ideas, but it's fun business. So
Are there guy consultants?
there are so many guy consultants. We actually have one on our personal team, and there's at least 6 or 7 on our big group. And I know I've met tons of them at the conventions and stuff like that. There's actually a superstar director team that they're like making millions, where the husband is the one that started the business.
That's so
And then the wife joined in later. And now they do it together. But yeah, so there's tons of men consultants. Men love to smell good too.
And we love it too.
Yes.
I smell good naturally, so. But I do have a question.
Yeah.
Everything that you have displayed up there, is that all part of a package for doing these parties, or is that all things that you've added to your presentation?
I have accumulated. In the starter kit, the $99 kit, you get a warmer and the testers and some lotion, or some body products, some laundry products. So you get a little bit of everything, some travel products, things like, you know, a buddy clip. So you get enough to like get started, but all this stuff I've accumulated using Hostess Rewards. So I've either gotten it free or half off or something. But so, yeah, I definitely did not pay for all this on the table.
I naturally smelled it.
So I got 2 more cards left. Any other questions?
I'm not sure if this counts, but how long have you been a consultant?
It does. I have been a consultant for 4.5 years. I started in June of 2015. So I know it doesn't seem like that long, does it?
No, I didn't think it was that long when I
Yeah,
first
so
started.
4.5 years. It's been, you know, quite a while and lots of fun.
How big is your team now?
My team is at 89, and my group is at, I check my numbers every morning, 179.
Wow. Your group is like your Facebook group?
No, actually my
Or-
team is at 93 now, and my group is at 179.
What's
People
the-
under me.
Okay. Wait, so you're,
I have a director under me, so she's not on my team. I mean, she's on my team as far as my numbers count, but she's got a team of her own. So she's under my group, so it's weird.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it is, it's weird. Like, I have a team until I have a director, and then I've got a group and a team. And I
okay.
get paid on all of them.
Yeah.
But she's just
But the people you
considered
train is different than your.
Yeah, so once she's a director, then I don't have to worry about her team anymore. She's the leader,
Okay.
and I'm just worried about people that are not under a different director.
Okay.
So, and I currently have 32 directly under me, like Jenny is directly under me. There's nobody between us.
That's hard to keep track of all of that, isn't it? Or
Oh,
is
no.
it so easy now that to.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Okay.
well, especially when people sign directly up under me. I mean, I know who signs directly under me. So it's, yeah. All right, awesome. So we'll have the hostess pick a card. And who's got the ace?
Who's got the
Oh, I
She
do.
does.
Or Christina.
What happens if you break things? That's all.
Then I gotta wait till I have a party and get
Where did you
another
bought
one.
it?
You won, Shiloh, you
You have a
won.
very nice card.
One more.
Who had
It
the
makes you
ace?
feel better if you're in my household.
Christine.
Christina had it?
Awesome.
Share with them.
Okay, so then.
Christine's playing the odds. She's most likely gonna win.
Yay!
You're welcome. So let's see what you've got.
Ask your friends or
Yay.
whoever.
Some of them up.
That's
Yes.
what I love it. It's so
Some of them
good.
up. Plus.
So, yes. So, Christina won the scent of the month for November, which is Snow Kiss Cranberry. Yay.
It smells so good.
So that leads me into talking to y'all about the warmer and scent of the month. So every month, Scentsy comes out with a new warmer and a new scent, and it's 10% off for that month. So, so she got a bar of the scent of the month. So I'm going to come over here and talk to y'all about the laundry, the clean and the body products. So we have our laundry liquid, which is like your laundry soap, but it comes in your favorite Scentsy scents. We have our washer whiffs, which are crystals that go directly in with your clothes. They are kind of like your Downy Unstoppables, except for they dissolve completely. I've had people tell me about the Downy Unstoppables, how they have to rewash their clothes because they didn't dissolve all the way. You never have that problem with the Scentsy washer whiffs. They do dissolve completely in the wash. And then we have our dryer discs.
Oh, I love those.
So they come 2 per box, and you use them, you just put one in the dryer, use it over and over until it stops smelling, like a dryer sheet. And they are normally $7 per box. The laundry liquid is normally $16, and the washer whiffs tub is $30. But you can get a Laundry Love bundle when you fall in love with our laundry products, which is all of this for $50. So that is the best savings on the laundry product. And we have our Scent Soft, which is like your downy fabric softener. Comes in your favorite Scentsy scents. And we have our Scentsy Fresh, which is like your Febreze, but it works on, you know, those things you can't wash. The curtains, the couches, things like that you want to freshen up, pet beds. We have Counter Clean, which is really good on stainless steel, and it works on all sealed surfaces, so even granite, as long as it's sealed. We have our bathroom cleaner, which is amazing on soap scum. So if you've got like a glass shower door, you definitely want this. Or if you've got that soap scum where the soap is on the dish and it's run down the wall and you can't get it off, this stuff was amazing. I was shocked, honestly. I mean, I know Scentsy's amazing products, but I was really shocked with that when I tried it. And then we have our all-purpose cleaner. And this is highly concentrated, so you put it in a spray bottle and you do it a 3-to-1 ratio. 1 part all-purpose cleaner, 3 parts water, and it works amazing. I actually took pictures where I did my baseboard. I took a picture before and then I sprayed it and I did some other cleaning. I came back 5 minutes later and wiped it up and it just wiped up. I didn't have to scrub or nothing, and it's all clean. And I'm afraid to post the pictures because I'm going to be judged for the before picture, but I'm going to do it, darn it. Because I was just so surprised. I mean, I know that I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, it's Scentsy, but I still am surprised at how well some of this stuff works. So it works really good. Let's see. Oh, the laundry liquid also, this is highly concentrated. So like 3 pumps in your load and you're good.
So how many loads is that?
I don't know. It says 50 loads, but that's using they say 4 to 5 pumps for a large, and I use 3.
And
Okay.
HE?
Yes, it is HE.
And I know it's probably, is it like, because like if you have really sensitive skin, have you heard of?
I have. Lots of people that have sensitive skin are now using we don't tout it as hypoallergenic, but I've had people say, okay, well, I'm going to get a little 16-ounce thing of the washer whiffs, and then they come back for the tubs because they're so surprised that it works and it doesn't have any problem with their allergies and things like that. So people are loving the Scentsy stuff.
And what's the difference between, like, sorry, I'm losing my voice, the washer whiffs and, so are they like for freshening, or are they don't work the same with like laundry soap? What's the difference?
No, the laundry soap is actually a cleaning, and the washer whiffs are strictly just for fragrance boost.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So you can use like the washer whiffs by themselves, or the dryer discs by themselves, or the laundry liquid by themselves, but the best full on fragrance is all 3 together. But yeah, a lot of people just do the washer whiffs. They're fine with that. I like to use all
So
3.
it can smell good, but
We
it doesn't
just
rash
do
off
the
your skin
dryer
kind of
part.
thing.
Yeah, and so just the dryer disc
Actually, I
was
did
good.
washer whiffs today. So
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But our dryer disc, they say that they only last
15 loads.
We're
Ours
on
has-
about 20 to 25.
Yeah, I get way more than Scentsy says. So I think that they do numbers for CYA, you know, but I always get way more than what they say. Because, yeah, they say 15 loads for each dryer disc, and I get way more than that. So
Yeah, I have
think it's
sensitive skin, and I have used the little sample
Washer
bag
whiffs.
of the washer whiffs,
and it was
and
good.
it's not breaking. Both me and the boys
Awesome.
have sensitive skin.
Yeah. That's what I love about Scentsy. They're so natural, and I mean, like the food grade stuff that so many people with allergies can now enjoy fragrance because they don't have all those extra additives and junk that
Yeah.
you know make people break out and things like that. So I love it. Let's see. So the last thing is our body line. So I've got some body cream here in sea salt and avocado, and some hand cream in Lucky and Love, and I'll pass those around for y'all to try. And we have our fragrance mist. This one is pineapple, coconut, vanilla. So I'll pass that around for y'all to try.
And it's the same thing, people don't rush out, because I rush out from smelling lotions too. So that's
Yes.
what I was wondering.
So yeah, you may want to give a small
And see.
try and just see. But yeah, it's the same thing. I've had people with allergies just be so amazed and love it.
I like coconut and pineapple and vanilla.
I know.
Right.
Wouldn't you like it?
It was made for you. So then we also have our bath bombs. And these are like the size of a baseball, so they're pretty awesome. We partnered with a refugee center in Idaho where our home office is, and Scentsy found after about over a year of testing that hand pressing versus machine pressing the bath bombs worked better. They would break up better in the tub by doing that. So we decided to go with the hand pressing, and then we partnered with the refugee center to help them out and get the bath bombs made at an affordable price. So they float, they don't sink to the bottom, and they do not leave the residue like other bath bombs do. That was one of the big things that Heidi and Orville, the owners, came on when they announced these and talked to us and said they put a year's worth of testing in to make sure that they didn't leave that residue because Heidi hated them. So that was one thing she wanted to make sure her bath bombs would not do. So that's awesome. Let's see what else. Oh, and we've got a body wash, which is amazing. I just opened up a Blue Grotto one the other day, and it's like every time I take a shower, I just smell, and it's crazy how scents will like brighten you up and whatever. So we've got the body wash. We've got a fragrance roller, which is your roll-on perfume, and we've got lotion and hand soap, and these are for y'all to see the size of those. Oh, and then we've got our Scentsy soap, and this one is in Blue Grotto, but this is just your bath salts that you put in the tub. But it says to use a cup. I actually had a lady post in my customer group that just used the Scentsy soap for the first time, and she was like, she could have got away with half a cup. So you don't need very much of this to get that fragrance. And then with the bath bomb and the Scentsy soap, your bathroom smells for hours after you take a bath. So, does anybody have any questions on the laundry, clean, or body line? No? Okay, awesome. Then we're going to do our last game, and then we'll get to smelling stuff. So has anybody ever not played the Saran Wrap game?
What's
No?
your favorite?
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to turn y'all around so y'all can see the Saran Wrap game being played. Oh, you've never played? Okay, awesome. So what you do is one person is going to unwrap the ball while the person next to them tries to roll doubles. As soon as you roll doubles, you yell stop. And then she has to stop enrolling. But whatever she unwraps, she gets to keep. So you start by rolling doubles. As soon as you get doubles, you yell stop. And you'll start unwrapping.
So is the Scentsy on the dice?
Yeah, 2 Scentsys will be a double.
So I start
Only
on
Scentsys?
No, any double.
Any
Okay,
double.
2 Scentsys is a double.
You're wasting time because she's
Okay,
around.
so go.
This is not her first time. Don't even stop to pick it up.
Keep rolling, buddy. Roll that. Wait, was that?
No.
No.
There it is. Go.
Just shake it like she did.
Hey baby, you should get over there
Shake it till you make it.
play. Yeah, get closer.
Come on, no.
Morgan was way too good at this.
Stop.
That's,
I got a lot of
that's yours, right there.
I'm gonna pass
Morgan says it
Only
often
because
practices.
Shine might lose it.
We play this every Christmas.
She wants to pass it.
I got to make
You're
it
gonna
all
I'm
last
sure I got something red, but
Oh, I got doubles anyway.
Did you?
Oh,
There.
that turns out. That
Shine,
turned
you
out
got
really
it.
nice.
Remember, we're not the same. We gotta look at them first.
Keep rolling, Shine.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to help her when she gets double.
Doubles. Two of the same thing.
Keep going, keep rolling.
That's it.
Yeah. Go ahead, now you get
All
time.
right.
Double sixes.
No, you want to get that.
Hey, I don't
Go,
know.
Shine.
Okay, start on
Unwrap,
that.
unwrap. Here, pull it. Just pull it. Hold it by this and pull it down. There, shake it down. Shake it down.
Terrible at
Shake it
this.
down.
Just terrible.
Marley just tore it apart.
My fingers are hurting.
No, don't say. She thinks you're saying it hurts. Shy, you're doing great, Shy. Keep going. You're
Man,
doing
Uncle
great.
Buckets, he's not rolling doubles at all.
Good. Take it hard. I can't get there.
Help her.
Can you
You
help?
got it going for you.
Wanna help me?
There you go.
There. Now. Pull it. Now. Got it.
Wait, when I look at him after you do that, she's even more jealous than I am. Do it again.
He got
Okay.
Brian.
All right.
Oh, that's it. She got doubles.
Oh,
Pass it, pass it, pass it.
You want it back?
Look at her.
Wow.
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 Good job.
I'm still good.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
On TV, I better go faster.
Wait, what was that? Okay, ready? You guys are ready.
Oh, you got some.
Drop it.
Go back.
Oh, Brian dropped it off. Yeah,
There
double.
it is. So close.
You
so
can
close.
Wait, what is that?
Here.
Caramel
Go ahead, Jordan.
vanilla.
Go ahead.
No.
I hope she gets it on
Oh,
you.
look at him.
This one is mandarin.
Come on, Dad, yeah.
He did it.
I got stressful right at the end.
Charlie, want to trade it?
I'll take that.
This one.
Are these just like
Yes.
submarine?
So you
I
got,
Very
forgot to smell it anyways. I don't think I'll be able to do the.
You might like
I might not be able to do this.
Oh, I love it.
That's more your
Yeah, I'll trade you.
okay.
Oh, you already got one, that's not fair.
So if you got the little tester thingies, these,
Guys, listen. Guys, listen.
so if you got the little tester things, then these can be actually used as samples. You just turn them upside down in your warmer, and the scent's gonna run out, and it'll last for a couple days. And you got full-size products in there, and some samples. So you got some lotion samples, a scent circle, a bar. So I hope you have fun. So if you had fun tonight,
I don't have a warmer, so do you have a warmer?
yet.
That's scent of the month.
Yet.
Alright, so if you had fun tonight, then the way the direct sales keep going is from parties. So if you book a party tonight, then Morgan is going to get half off item at your party. Plus, any of the party sales tonight, Morgan's going to get 10% to 15% in party sales, plus half off items. So we really spoil our hostesses. And then also, if you book a qualifying party, then you're going to get a mini warmer on top of all those awesome hostess rewards that I just mentioned. So if you want to do that, just see me. And of course, everybody with Scentsy is a winner. So even if you didn't get something with you're a winner, Jordan.
Thank you.
Then there you go. So you've got a sample of the clothesline and the scent of the month. And you can try those out.
You got a lot of stuff there.
One more.
And you can totally, like, the last time I was here, I could smell the wasps, like, throughout my room.
Yeah, the washer whisks are amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and pass out the catalogs and some pens.
You should get
And then you guys can get to smelling. I've got all the testers on the table there and the oil testers as well. There you go for your wish list.
Your show ticket to mommy.
Oh, they got one too.
Well,
What is that scratch?
that seemed wrong.
That's right. I'll put mine back so they have it. You can't have it right yet, baby. You just smell it. That's what you do. You just smell.
Okay, so now thank y'all for joining me. Everybody's going to smell the scent testers. I'm going to pack up, and then as everybody checks out, I'm going to ask them one more time if they would like to host a party and take it from there. So y'all stay sensational.